I hope one day I can meet an overweight, racist American gamer who lives at home with no job or ambitions.
Oh, hello there, mi desu casa. Why are you vomiting?
Hell yeah, brother. Cheers from Iraq.
Your chest is like the opening credits to Star Wars.
Go to the dance with you? I'm like way out of your league, but I'm sure some girl would want to go with you, like your mom or something.
Quit it with that smirk! There's nothing cool about bringing your mom!
Oh, Tiffany. It's my stepmom. The girl trying to scare me with her new Wednesday personality. Oh, don't get me started with all the terrible behavior traits that she has that aren't redeemable at all. My personality. I'm serious. Ladies, make it make sense. Gamer, nerd, 36 years old, it's Henry Cavill's body. Yet every 18-year-old's like, oh my gosh, yes, queen, get a girl, look, why can't I have that? But when it's Jonah Hill, oh my god, call the police, freaking creep, ew, all men are dirty, disgusting pigs who only think of girls as objects. It's almost as if some women can also be just as shallow as men. But why acknowledge that? That's silly. You're complaining on the internet, you don't want critical analysis skills. Honey, I'm home.
I'll on her, baby. I didn't know if you wanted hammam or kashari, so I made both.
Honey, I'm home.
Me amor. I wasn't sure if you wanted tacos or enchiladas, so I made both.
Honey, I'm home.
Husbando-san! I didn't know if you wanted sashi or nigiri, so I made you both.
Please stop saying it like that.
Sashi!
Honey, I'm home.
Hey, I microwaved you some noodles for dinner.
Thank you, wife. That being the one with the beard, because a real man conquers other men. Isn't that right, wife?
Yes, me and the beard. I'm your wife. What a subversion of expectations.
Got ready for school today and realized I accidentally dressed like Ayano Koji. It just shows how similar we are. I'm literally him. A manipulative badass that can and will control you. Take it off. Take it off, please, for your own sake as to when you're a matured adult and reflect on this. Don't do it. Don't be Jack in grade 8 who thought it would be cool to run around high school like Naruto. Ah, buddy. Still haven't found a goth, thick, 6-foot girlfriend that loves you unconditionally and gives you support and backup that also plays video games but not too much, so she also has time to be your mom, huh?
She's out there. Women just won't give me a chance.
Because of their intense restrictive preferences?
Yeah!
Ironic. Oh my gosh. Man's so much into his Christianity, he literally is trying to be Jesus with that beard.
Neckbeard Jesus.
I am willing to marry women from 12 years and up.
Never mind, scratch that. Beep, 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 hello, police.
Why the female cashier is being nice to you. The white represents she is uncontrollably sexually attracted to you. The black represents it's because it's literally her job, you cretin. Hi, literal beer seller here. This is definitely our favorite sign in the bar. Also, if dudes could stop trying to kiss our female bartender's hands, that would be great.
Be me. Be defeated by life, so try Tinder.
You mean the app that's genuinely designed to be like if you're not a 9, you're a 0? Okay, yeah, wow, that's definitely something to try after life.
Match with some She actually likes me and we have a nice chat. Be talking a lot and be confident. Move the conversation to Insta. Decide to go for it and ask her out, and she surprisingly accepts. Coom.wave.
Can we stop relating being excited or in love to splooging?
Tell her we can go for a cup of coffee and suggest one I know. She suggests another one near her home. Whatever.mp3. Check where the coffee house is. Decide to make an edgy joke. Tell her that the place is perfect because there's an alley close by where I could take her and no one will ever hear her scream. She goes apeshmit, exposes me on her Insta story and then blocks me. Guess I'll just die alone then.
This is why we need to encourage people to be comfortable being anxious and uncomfortable. Because otherwise, they do stuff like this.
Making either unnecessary,
Extravagant comments or laughing when it's not appropriate to laugh. I say this as someone who used to always do this and sometimes still does.
So this month, for the first time, my OnlyFans bill was more than my rent. Ally achievement unlocked.
So completely ignoring the financial concerns of this, I don't think he should be in this subreddit. Dude's clearly very happy and fine being alone, that he just gets his rocks off through paid services. And he's honest about it, unlike most neckbeards who use the services but then shame women who actually work in it. Like, good for you, man, but also, yeah, like, that's a lot of money. You should see someone.
And wokeness! Is this actually what our military looks like?
Most modern rifles are averaging around under 7 pounds of weight. And there are many positions in the military that don't require you to carry around 40 kilos in your bag. So yes, this isn't the 1800s anymore. You don't need brute strength to be able to be in the military. 77% of manga authors are women.
But the manga made by those 33% men are far better than those 77%. Quality over quantity.
Considering your skills in maths, that is definitely a low quality comment. Why would girls choose the entitled and misogynistic jocks instead of the quiet nerds, whose attitudes towards women are exactly on par with the jocks, but who are less attractive? My ideal society is a fusion of Iran and Japan. It would have anime and Japanese girls, but those girls would be
Governed under Islamic law and wouldn't be able to talk back to the head of their household.
Okay.
The kawaii aspect combined with the female submissiveness would be perfect.
Yes, officer, this one here.
A 6'4" broke guy has more innate biological value than a 5'8" doctor or engineer. His genes took millions of years to develop and managed to persist to the modern age. You will never be able to compete.
Considering this definitely isn't a woman saying this, and if it was, you wouldn't respect it because it's just an Andrew Tate with a vagina. So that only leaves one possible option. It's a guy who's just depressed and just self-loathes themselves with some sort of body dysmorphia. I mean, it's not exactly someone you want to follow for their opinions.
How do you go from this to this? It's such a downgraded Smex appeal. Game freaks need to do better when they make new Pokemon.
But they're not going to learn either. The latest game sold 10 million copies in 3 days, so now they will assume they can keep doing this.
Wow, it's like Pokemon doesn't need sexy underage girls to sell. I really wish we could cut out the part of our brains that people find cute as some sort of attractive thing instead of just, endearing or adorable. But no, even adorable is considered sexy to some people. Why? Rihanna would look so much more pretty if she was white. No, I mean, if anything, it exposes why darker skin is better in most cases. She literally looks like she fell into a bag of flour. Man engaged to adult toy doll because it's easier to date than women now has baby doll with his fiancée Mochi. I support the idea of lonely people getting dolls, but then, I don't know. That one doesn't look like much of an adult. She blocked me because she posted a picture out a plane window, and I was able to use the fact that it was a Virgin 737 flying north over a desert, cross-referenced it with the flight radar and sun position to tell her flight number and the city she was going to. Please find more things to do with your life.
Women shouldn't do code. Perhaps be influencers or creators instead. It's their natural strength. Coding is a brutal 24/7 job, mutually exclusive with motherhood. After 9 months maternity leave, they come back obsolete and outdated. Elon Musk even says birth rate is falling too much. Hey, this you?
Why my wife left me? How our marriage collapsed. It was all her fault.
Starting to realize that Elon Musk is a megachurch pastor for atheists. Ooh, it's ugly how much you're right. After several years teaching in China, I knew I wanted a Chinese wife. I dated a few Chinese women. I asked only one Chinese woman to marry me. She said no. This was many years ago. Only today, only now do I finally accept this, her statement of no. I typed this as a public acknowledgement of my loss, of her rejection of me, of my final acceptance of her rejection of our relationship. I loved her. I love her. I release her. Oh, such a big man thing to do. Respect someone. Oh, wow. What to look for in a wife? Don't be an atheist. Be a traditional Christian. Don't be a vegan. Be a steak fajita enthusiast. Have fajitas always been a popular thing? I feel like that's becoming a huge thing now. Knows how to twerk? She better know how to bake. What about smoking? That's getting baked. Oh, no, guess not. Down at the bottom. Can't do that. Thinks babies are bad for the environment? No, they love babies and want to have as many as possible. And don't you dare listen to music. No, you better listen to audiobooks. That's the only sound you get to hear. Apparently, the only attire of clothing you can wear are sundresses. You can't be a cat lady. You have to be a goat lady? What? And of course, the complete opposite thing to do, that is smoking, is churning butter. That's the same effects. What cosplay meant and how it's ruined it. Oh, look at them wearing the characters' costumes. They're not some stripped down stripper version. That's literally the characters' outfits. I do love their reference though to what cosplay meant, as in people dressing up from an anime that's still going right now. Like or not, fellas, the threes are running 2023. Based on this very logic, just looking at the bottom left, how does it feel to know you're not getting any action compared to a 3?
This is called art. This is the legacy and heritage of the West. This is what men of the West fight, sacrifice, and die for. This is victory.
Is there an example of a female sculptor who committed herself to the same level of detail that a male does with a woman?
None that come to mind. That sculptor is an act of worship before heaven, and it shows.
The sculptor is a Chinese woman, you dork-ass losers. Ba-ding! Conservative group hires German teen Naomi Seip to rival Greta Thunberg's climate views.
In keeping with the attractive conservative and hideous liberal theme.
You need your hard drives checked, mate.
No, don't!
Wow, this middle-aged man fell in love with his girlfriend on the exact day she turned 18 and not a minute earlier. He coincidentally finds everyone in his age group too old and boring. And she just happens to be so mature for her age.
This is how restaurant servers are tricking you into giving bigger tips.
Blonde hair and let down, shiny lip gloss, southern accent and smiling.
How you going, mate?
Manicured nails, booty shorts, squatting next to the table. This is like trying to expose an actor or movie editors for trying to
Trick you into feeling emotions. Did you hear the music get somber all of a sudden? They're trying to manipulate us.
I'm gay.
Oh, you better not hit on me. I'm not into men.
Can you please stop hitting on me? I'm not into men.
You just haven't had good yet. Let me show you mine.
I only shower every 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm sick of being picked on for it. For context, I'm a 22-year-old male.
Of course you are.
I live alone and I work as a cashier at Target. For the longest time now, I only take a shower once every 2 or 3 weeks. I feel I don't need to shower often. I don't see the need for it, and it's a huge waste of water. I've been told a few times that I smell bad, but each time I smell myself, I don't get any unpleasant scent. I feel like my family especially pressure me to change, but I honestly feel scrutinized and kind of bullied, even by coworkers. I even got a phone call from my manager kindly telling me I need to keep my hygiene up. But I do. Showering isn't the only way to be hygienic. I shave and I brush my teeth every day and obviously wash my hands when I need to, so I feel like they're nitpicking. Any advice on how to deal with this? And honestly, am I being unreasonable?
Yes!
Male objectification.
He spends all his time playing video games. What a freaking nerd. He spends all his time playing video games. Typical guy. Hee hee. He like never talks. It's so weird and creepy. He's so shy. It's so cute. I dropped my pen and he picked it up. I don't even want to touch it now. I dropped my pen and he picked it up. I'm going to put it inside me tonight. Come on. Sitting behind you, freaking stalker. Sitting behind me. Oh, do you think he likes me? Okay, we get it. You find it annoying when someone who is attractive conventionally does the same things you do. How jealous you must be not being able to get the girl who is so shallow she has traits of desire that are very fleeting. Sorry, incels. Not all content is made for you.
Okay, so let's break this down. First, I have been a Marvel fan for decades, until Disney buried the content and plots in woke talking points. Second, I'm a Sigma, not an incel, never have been. It's not the incels complaining, it's the Marvel fans.
It's kind of weird to say that they both have very valid points here. The show genuinely had some moments. But also, yes. Sigmas, if you're so upset about the female-centered stuff in this show, then why aren't you complaining about Barbie or My Little Pony? There is so much feminine stuff in those shows, it would make you sick. That's the catch. Start dating a girl. We're both 23. She looks so normal, totally not what you would call a slut. Her body count is 22. I legit can't cope and it's killing me.
Yeah, hookup culture has created whores and simps. Rarely do those women turn out to be exemplar mothers and wives. Good for Anon for having self-respect. Intimacy appears to be a commodity, and that's totally screwed.
In before her turn, you're insecure and fucking 50 people with no emotional attachment and with just manipulative coping rage as healthy sexuality.
Just going ahead and looking at the history of the adult videos these guys watch, if they could sleep with 50 different women, they would. They only care about the
healthy sexuality and emotional attachment
because it's the only power they can claim in this scenario.
I'm not sleeping with anyone because I'm being healthy.
No, you're not sleeping with anyone because no one wants to sleep with you.
When a girl says she watches anime, there's a 90% chance this is what she means.
Yeah, these shows that are critically acclaimed and have incredible writing and animation, characters.
Men be like, you ain't a real anime fan unless you watch Is It Wrong to Pee on My Bunny Girl Sister's Feet?
And now for something to make you gag. My boyfriend is turning me off. This post is pretty disgusting, just a warning. I've been staying with my boyfriend at his apartment pretty much every day. We've showered together for the first time the other day, and I noticed he didn't wash his backside. I joked with him about this, and he said he doesn't wash it. He said after he gets out of the shower, he takes some toilet tissue and wipes his bum while it's still wet. He said that's all he needs to do since he's a man. I was kind of grossed out by this and talked to him about it today. I feel bad and might have hurt his feelings. He also does other nasty things such as leaving his pee and toilet tissue in the toilet without flushing. He lets it pile up until I have to go flush it. One time his toilet seat was so disgusting with pee stains all over it, and I cleaned and disinfected it myself. I might have offended him by cleaning it because he ended up cleaning the whole bathroom the next day. But I don't know. He also doesn't wash his hands after using the bathroom. He just runs his hands under the water for like 3 seconds. Now, this may be TMI, but he uses the blanket he sleeps with as a coom rag after we do it. He said he doesn't mind sleeping with the blanket. He's going to bed every night cuddling it like a teddy bear.
This would be devastating.
Hey man, you look cute. You should smile more. Hello, lovely gentlemen. You fix your own computer? You're so smart. That's impressive. Thanks.
You look way too good to be a cashier.
Couldn't be more accurate. See how all these women are definitely attractive? Only hot people give random compliments. I don't see why women are so uncomfortable. It's not my fault they can't handle my natural musk from not showering for 3 weeks.
I'm saving myself for a virgin trad wife.
I wish I could one day marry a deranged asocial schizoid.
Turns out another freaking girl I like has a boyfriend.
I was talking to this cute Asian girl I work with, and she's told me she's going to Aruba next weekend. I asked her who she was going with, and she said a guy who works with me, then followed up with, he's my boyfriend. I kind of went limp for a second and dropped the plate I was holding. There were so many thoughts running through my head that I couldn't even say anything besides sorry. And I went to the break room, tears flowing down my face. My manager noticed this and asked what's wrong. I had to lie to her and say family troubles that I wasn't comfortable talking about. It wasn't just sadness I was feeling. I was just about ready to scream in anger. Why does this keep flipping happening to me? I wanted to tell. I kid you not, I was just about ready to walk out of there and never come back. I definitely didn't feel like seeing her gorgeous face knowing another man gets to enjoy it to its fullest, and I'm once again forced to watch from the sidelines. He gets to go out with her every day. He gets to sleep with her. He has everything I want just because he happened to be in the right place at the right time. It's not fair. Well, guess since I have the day off tomorrow, I'll drown my sorrows in booze. Again. While you were watching hentai, I was studying the car. While you were yelling at your mom to make pizza rolls, I was studying the car. While you were trying to find a girlfriend on online forums, I was studying the car. Now that it's making that weird squeaking noise, you have the audacity to ask me for help? Elon showed me his pee-pee.
And you're mad about that?
I will never understand women. Dude's just openly admitting he'd love to see Elon's willy. Wow. Really straight of you, man. Elon Musk. Weird nerds. No! Valid criticism.
She's a 10, but her body count is greater than 10.
Oh no, a woman has had smecks before me. How freaking dare her! Now my masculinity and ego are threatened, which forces me to be a good lover since she knows men can please her, and I don't want to do that. I just want her to have only been with me so she doesn't know I'm bad at smecks.
I mean, either accept women are sentient beings with experiences, feelings, and standards for a partner, or just stay single and try to find women who will accept your mediocre sexual abilities. I work at Hooters, yet I still can't lose my virginity. I got a job at Hooters as a dishwasher and have been working there for around 4 months now, and I still haven't come close to sleeping with any of the girls there. I haven't even gotten to be any of their friends. They just treat me nice.
Oh, what a victim. He's being respected. Oh, no.
And me and them have small convos during lunch, but that's it. I thought I would have been able to sleep with at least one of the girls there because of the reputation Hooters have and the outfits that they wear.
Victim blaming detected. Ironic, considering he's trying to make himself a victim here.
But I'm so pathetic that I still can't get anything even while working there, and I see some of the male cooks there flirting with the girls and stuff, and I can sense hooking up happening in the workplace, but I still can't get anything.
Pro tip, if you want to stop feeling so pathetic about yourself and depressed and disgusting, don't have your value be regulated by the approval and desire of the opposite sex. Men, you know we do it a lot. It's why a lot of us develop avoidant attachment issues like Andrew Tate, so stop doing that. Find other goals in life to achieve and find approval from other than, a sentient being that has their own thoughts and desires. Hi, beautiful. Do you sell pics? Only pics of me crying? I got so many.
As a man, I have higher authority and a more valued opinion than you in society, and I'm asking you to stop degrading yourself and others and making a joke of everything.
I genuinely think this guy's attempting to be uplifting and supportive.
Don't think so lowly of yourself,
Because I think you're below me, and therefore I know better than you, and I don't think you're that bad.
by the way, you do not have permission to share this DM publicly. I will take legal action.
Well, thank goodness this didn't turn out on some random compilation video on the internet. On her deathbed. Instead of thinking about her children and husband of 70 years, she thinks of some homeless dude who screwed her on a boat trip for 2 days. Millions of women consider this a great love story. Ugh, why are women like this?
Like what? A fantasy? Says the man who watches a lot of adult fantasy online. Really think your next door neighbor's younger daughter is totally keen on you? Huh?
You want to know the difference? I'm a classically trained performer with 20 years of theater experience who understands lighting and makeup and costuming. Also, I'm wearing a $100 purple suit and a $70 purple trench coat, and this guy is wearing something from Spirit Halloween.
I do love how the internet comes together sometimes and unanimously trolls this person by thinking they're talking about themselves as the person on the left.
It's really sad that some of you are so stupid that you can't put 2 and 2 together and figure out which one's me. Either that, or you're just being facetious, which is a waste of my time, and blocking you is a way better option than giving you a monologue about why you're an a-hole.
He says while giving a monologue as to why their tactics were effective. 22-year-old alt-right phallus Asian male, 133 IQ, 7.75-inch phalanges. Looking for an anarcho-capitalist girlfriend, must be under 5'6", at least somewhat mentally stable. Willing to settle for minarchist or right libertarian if above a 7 out of 10 in appearance. Preferably of Atlanto-Mediterranean descent because I seldom date outside my anthropological subrace. Man, I envy your hair. 'Tis a shame it's attached to that brain, though.
Be me. Japanese. Living with a white family in the US. Pretty sweet gig, honestly. One day, their bitchy white daughter kicks down my bedroom door. Call her a baka and tell her to get out. For the last time, Anon, you're not Japanese, you're just a f***ing wape!
My face went.
If an attractive solo female approaches my table while I'm playing heads up and asks the dealer dumb questions about the game, but doesn't talk to me directly, and she walks away 10 seconds later, what are the odds she's a hooker trying to solicit me in a plausibly deniable way?
She's just picking up on your McMeat vibes. Be woman. Ask least busy dealer what the rules are. Man at table.
Ugh, she's trying to frick me.
Dear women, if you're getting hot and heavy with Chad Daly, you need to face the consequences. Smex leads to pregnancy. There is no way around it. Start taking accountability for your actions. You're not children. Roe v. Wade can't protect you anymore. That's very true, actually. They need to stop being so reckless.
Yeah,
The fact they avoid using protection just so they can get more of their rocks off.
yeah, women are dumb.
It's good to see the men now have to face more accountability.
Yeah, wait, what?
Men, if you don't want to deal with child support, stop trying to have Smex.
No, I wanna.
You matched with a hot girl. Play it cool.
Hey, what's up? Who says what's up?
Oh no, you're one of those.
One of those?
That doesn't sound good.
I don't need a husband and child. Oh, feminism lied to me!
Oh, genuinely lost my breath there. Like, okay, bro, that's exactly what she's saying in this little caption of a comic with this man holding the very sword that she is now holding in tears. To imply she lost this man in her life, as in he was someone she cared about and had in her life dearly.
The fact you think the only way to have a fulfilling relationship with someone is to impregnate them and like use them as some sort of baby oven, it makes me concerned as to how you bond with your male friends. One time, a guy I was with was like, all your male friends want to screw you. You should stop seeing them. And I was like, all your male friends want to screw me too. We should also stop seeing them. And that's when I learned toxic masculinity can be funny when I do it. Asian women, 13, 18, 30. Caucasian women, 13, 18, 30.
Life after 30. You're either forever alone or you're only got single moms.
Sounds like this is the result of you not being a good, fertile man and taking advantage of your good looks and body to properly settle down with a woman and impregnate her using your young, voluptuous...
I can't. It's just disgusting imitating their tone and language.
Emeralds like my birthstone.
Gorgeous outfit? Nope, never mind. It's obese, disgusting. You're probably right, mate. She's probably got muffin fat just like drooping over her own waist. Oh, wait, never mind. That's you. That's you who has that problem. Wow. It's almost like you're projecting.
Well, it might sound offensive or misogynist or sexist, etc., but I'm kind of against women's sports. They waste their fertile years running around in miniskirts. All this for what? A fourth place consolation or a bronze medal in a quadrennial corporate sports event? Don't know about others, but I would certainly not allow my daughters or sisters to indulge in such pursuits.
That's okay, buddy. We're all very confident you won't be having daughters anytime soon anyway, so it's not a worry for us. Hey, Ask Reddit, have you got anything tame for us? Please. You find out that the woman you like is not a virgin. What method do you use to turn the rest of her life into the living hell? Ah yes, the classic,
She must be a virgin, but also she must be as good as a porn star. Are men okay?
yeah, they're fine. Parked cars, on the other hand.
These are your birthing years. Why are you playing Animal Crossing? Take that ring out of your nose and find yourself a man to explode inside you deep and have IRL baby crossing. Hope this helped.
Thank you for your input on autonomy in autonomous parked cars.